It sounds like the universe mode commentary. We on season 3, episode 7 of the BIP Podcast. And we got Terrell being special guest with me, but you know how we rocking. We starting with the intro song.
Yeah, we been ready. Every time you see me fly, ain't no coming down. Everything we visualize, who's a warrior?
You got to vibe out to the song.
We build it from the bottom till we got them high. Oh, yeah, we been ready. Every time you see me fly, ain't no coming down. Everything we visualize, who's a warrior? Every single person I know. How we build it from the bottom till we got them high. Oh.
Need that.
How did you find that song? Good question. Everybody wants to know.
I was searching different songs. It was like different sports teams. Like they had on the app for this. It had like the Skip and Shannon show song, but we looked at like 3 songs that are like for sports intros, and then there's one of the ones that popped up and I liked the most. So out of all the other ones, so it's a go-to. It's a hype song. It gets you ready for the show.
Yeah.
I need this on my universe mode show. Not gonna lie.
Speaking of the show,
we're gonna share the screen.
Topic
we
podcast this episode.
The NBA. NBA play-in.
NBA playoffs.
We turn our opinions about the play-in.
Play-in. Okay.
Yeah.
What about the play-in?
First game we had the Lakers and Pelicans.
Okay.
A blowout.
So
was
LeBron James
4-point game.
With a Lakers W in a blowout. Plain and simple, a blowout.
The Lakers and Pelicans?
Four. Let's see. Oh. That was not the latest game. I think the game I'm talking about was like the last game of the season for the Lakers. But like LeBron dropped like 30 and 15. They had hella assists in the first half. Look it up. I'm not tripping. Oh, yeah, because they played him twice. Okay. Okay. So for this game on the screen, now, LeBron James dropped 23 points, 9 assists, with AD with 20 and 15. Wow. Zion, okay, this is the Zion 40-point game. Okay. And this is the game Zion eventually, I think this is the game he went down with an injury. But my thoughts on the playing game for the LA.
I would say
New Orleans,
that the Lakers, they were impressive. I mean, they seemed like they were going away with. They were impressive because they were down. They were losing. If you were watching the game, they were losing to the Pelicans for most of the game. But then once it got like fourth quarter and stuff, they started getting the lead. But Pelicans really outplayed them. I feel like in this game, like if Zion was still playing, I think they would have won. We didn't talk Warriors.
Mm-hmm. Right, you want to move on to Heat and Philly?
Yeah, the 0 points. That was terrible, but I mean that's still enough to
Klay Thompson.
get LeBron to recruit into this.
Klay Thompson was nowhere to be found. Because what I saw that night was not Klay Thompson. That was what's his face? Danny Green in the bubble. Everyone know Danny Green in the bubble what I'm talking about. Because that was not Klay Thompson, ladies and gentlemen. That was a disaster. One of the worst performances I've seen in my 50 years of watching the game. Now I'm tripping, but Klay Thompson's been awful. 0 points, 0 for 10 for the field, 0 for 6 for the 3 points. All right, some of it true. No facts. Man, he ain't putting no Klay Thompson.
I think that it depends on what Curry wants for the team. Really, if he still wants to play with Klay, they're gonna do what's best for the team.
On a max contract. What do you think you are? You better settle for like $12 million a year, $15 million a year. Because what I'm saying ain't no max. What about you? How you feel about it? Klay Thompson,
I mean, I would say
status.
That it that
I believe Steph Curry does want to play with Klay Thompson. They want to finish their careers together, as they should. The three of them,
Klay. I mean, he fits the Warriors team like this. Their shooting team. Like it's just they need that
together.
That Air Force. Like if they would have got someone like if they would have picked up somebody like Miles Turner, Rudy Gobert, like that interior presence, like that, and then Miles Turner would have been perfect. Defense, rebound, shoot. He can basically do it all for cheap.
I feel like gonna say leaves the line on their young pieces a little too much, like Jonathan Kuminga, what's his name? TJD, Trey Jackson Davis, Moses Moody. I feel like then it's not it, bro. It's not it. Kuminga's nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the same Klay Thompson, but like
when you get to playoffs,
you go against you can't tell me if that team had Rudy Gobert, if they would have had Curry, Klay, Wiggins, Draymond, and Gobert, Can't tell me that's not a contending team. Like the rebounding,
Steph is only
all
one
they
man.
need,
Steph
they don't
might
need
be top 5,
even
top
Miles
10.
Turner.
But
They don't need
wherever
the
you
floor
want to
spacing from the center.
play
I mean,
Steph,
Kevon Looney,
but
he
he's only
spaced out
one
to like
man
the
at the
mid
end of the
range
day.
and stuff. They don't got that dominant center.
Like Steph, he can't drop 50 a night. No one can drop 50 a night. That's why you have a bench, a team. And there's no other really scorers on that team. Not a 36-year-old Chris Paul. Definitely not a 34-year-old Klay Thompson, for real.
Yeah, Andre Drummond. Is this 2016? Is this 2018? Okay, but I was talking like a Miles Turner.
Realistically, I would say a good center for them is someone like a Robert Williams, someone like Andre Drummond. And these are realistic things. So I don't think they can get Rudy Gobert, especially for Minnesota gave up from Rudy
Yeah,
Gobert.
but I mean,
And how
just
the
see if
Minnesota's doing.
the words we
Outstanding.
give,
I don't think they're gonna trade him away.
give them praise.
But Andre Drummond would be an outstanding piece for him, I'll say. Yeah. We're talking about realistically. Andre Drummond. I think Andre Drummond can still go now. Let's not do this. Let's not do that. Andre can still go.
Who's on your radar? Oh yeah.
But you want to go to the next playing game? Oh, shout out to Keon Ellis, guard from Sacramento.
I also think
I'll say that.
that
Steph Curry.
you gotta
Majority of the
I mean,
night.
we're talking about
Held his own.
the sleepers the Kings have and
Slow
stuff,
down
but
Steph
let's just
Curry.
move forward
It's
to the
impossible
next
to stop
playing
him.
game when they face
But
the
slow him
Pelicans
down.
with a
That's
no
what Keon
Zion.
Ellis
So
did
obviously,
that night.
it just that team's not
And
as
he's
talented
now,
as we
he's
thought
now
it
on my
was.
radar. He's now on my radar. So, powerful. Keon Ellis. That's on my radar now.
Oh, like the future to play in tournament. Oh, the Pelicans, they got a bright future, but how long, what's we talking about? How long have we been saying they've had a future, though? Ever since they got Zion? Ever since Brandon Ingram got help? He got traded to the Pelicans and got help? Like,
Oh, definitely not. Lakers really picked them apart. Got them out of there in no time. How do you feel about the Pelicans' future after this playing tournament?
I think though, time we see the Pelicans though, like last year was looking like the best
The future
that
of
we
the
were seeing the
Pelicans.
Pelicans when they had Jonas Valanciunas, averaging like 20 and 20.
Future
Oh,
Pelicans.
oh, oh. We had Zion doing what he's been doing. We had Brandon Ingram being the lead scorer of the team. We had CJ McCollum doing his thing. And
Yes.
they had Herbert Jones stepping up last year. That was when I was like, oh, they're solid.
I'll say ever since they got Brandon Ingram, I'll say we've been saying Pelicans has a bright future, but the pieces, the depth they have around them is like not sufficient enough, efficient enough to
But what you
really
think?
compare to these teams.
What you um uh, uh, um I, it's um it's hard to really say which is the um where what the future of the Pelicans is, because last year that was their best year, to be honest, and they still underachieved. And now look at them now; they probably losing in the first round. And then we have the Hawks and the the Sixers and Heat, where Sixers won by 1 point, but I thought you were going to win the same thing as um um I will say though, Sixers were kind of like the Lakers, like they just snuck away with the win. If Jimmy wouldn't have got injured, I think them and the Pelicans would have won. So I mean, I think Sixers and Lakers got a little lucky, but I would want to lose games if I'm the Sixers, I'm happy I won because the Knicks are way easier than the Celtics. But for Lakers, I would not want to face the Nuggets in the first round. Like honestly, Nuggets instead of um Nuggets instead of the um instead of the drawing a blank. The Thunder is kind of crazy. Like I would definitely if I had the chance. Like that's you got a way better chance. Um and then lastly the Bulls, they beat the Hawks, and after they beat the Hawks, it felt like, oh yeah, they might beat the Heat because they're injured and stuff. But the Heat pulled it off, and now they get to face the Celtics. I'm impressed by the Heat and the Pelicans. They pulled off two big wins after having injuries, and they still making the playoffs. I'm impressed by both teams. I want to see more. And yeah, that's all I gotta say for that. But um, I guess um, I guess that's enough for that, and then we're just gonna wrap it up by saying predictions for the first game that's about to come on. Um, so I'm trying to see. So I got the Magic Sixers beating. Knicks might win game one, okay, and then Lakers might take game one, or it's gonna be a close game. yeah, we'll see today, and we'll keep updated with these series. I guess see y'all next time.